Hey guys and gals. Alright, so today we have the Grand Knight Territory Bar District. Big mouthful. Our daily contract, Deep Infiltration 3. The 8 I'm going to be going with is Strategic Dispatch, which disallows the use of guards and specialists, so that's no real harm for this strategy, and all enemies gain 120% max health. Now, you can get rid of that if you want and replace that for these three, the 3 one-pointers. But I tend to find, basically because Candlelight Vivienne, like it's 50% on each, so it's a little bit less. But if you find that you're simply unable to get things down in time, the lesser evils of these, you'll just have to juggle a lot with this because Glimmering Touch has half that charge time. Okay. So, either way, this team will work for both because you'll notice that I'm bringing a whole bunch of Vanguards. So, we're going to start with Myrtle, and Myrtle, Courier, and Scavenger are going to be our main Vanguards. These three are going to be our initial deployment point getters. We'll also be using Vanilla, but those three will keep us sorted. Honeyberry and Chestnut are 2 healers we're probably going to need, absolutely need. You will probably be pretty hard pressed to do it with just one or the other. Basically because the 2 snipers on the map will inflict elemental damage, and that's going to end up really ripping apart whoever it's put on unless you're using like a high health Vanguard. Not Vanguard, sorry, Defender. Quora and Gummy, so a healing defender and a very tanky defender for the boss. An arts defender, so I've got Durna here. Yato is a fast redeploy for what it's worth. She does not live very long in this. Plume, Vigna, and Vanilla. Vanilla is sort of being used as just a standard Vanguard, but if we need her, or if you do need her for later on, you're going to be using her. As I said, if you're using the first, all 3 of the initial row, one-pointers, you'll probably need to consistently keep deploying these Vanguards to bait the Candle Knight's big AoE. Other than that, that's the group. It'll work for either strategy. So, last but not least, we're going to be looking for a Chen. So I'm just going to grab this one, because Chen's skill 3. And away we go. If this helps out, guys, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. It helps me get in the algorithm, and I appreciate the support. We're going to start off with our Myrtle just back here. And this is going to take a little bit of time, but as soon as her skill is done, we're going to use it and deploy Scavenger here. Super important to make sure that Scavenger's back is to the Neon. Big importance. Myrtle doesn't really matter. Courier here facing forward, or rather off to the left. And last but not least, we're going to grab Vanilla here and face her down. So I found that my Myrtle tends to be able to take quite a hammering. Not the best hammering in the world, but she can get hit, so that's a plus. So then we're going to start popping in our healers. I suggest putting your best healer here. Skills. And then we're going to put Durna in here. Again, make sure Durna's back is to the Neon. After this, we are going to start really grouping up our operators. So I'm going to put Vigna here. Just because Vigna does an insane amount of damage, and she is far less expendable than Plume. So here comes the boss, the last Keshi. Vanilla skill. We're gonna pop in Chen now. Now you'll notice the last Keshi is in fact hitting Myrtle. That's not a huge concern. It may become a concern, but hopefully it won't be a huge concern. Chestnut here. Facing again off to the left. After this, we're gonna quickly pop in our Quora to stop them from hitting Chestnut. Don't worry about anything that leaks through here. And last but not least, Vigna out, Gummy in. Chen skill. Now, as soon as this initial clump is dead, stop that attack. I'm using Durnar's skill to get rid of this one enemy down here. It's not ideal, but I do not want things clustering. Myrtle's skill again, because I want to make sure that I've got as many ready to go as possible. Now I'm going to start putting down these Night Crests in a straight line here. So there goes Myrtle. Like I said, it's not a huge issue, but we do need to activate this City Neon as soon as Myrtle dies. Otherwise, we are going to lose Honeyberry, and that will be a wipe. Next Night Crest. So we basically want Gummy soaking the damage from these two snipers. We don't want that damage on Quora. I'm going to redeploy Scavenger here to help out. Pop in this last Night Crest. Candle Knight is on the field. This also gives us a little bit of time because these guys are going to be attacking Scavenger. Gives us a little bit of time to sort things out. Now this is going to be a very quick juggle. 1, 2. Candle Knight has just put the dot down on Yato, or the AoE on Yato. Allow Yato to get shot a couple of times if you can. Come on, come on, come on. Pull her out. This, Chen, Durnar. Pop in Plume here. I actually popped in Plume the wrong way. She's supposed to be facing off to the left, but that's alright. Again, another Vanguard to bait the attack. Another Vanguard in to bait the attack. The boss just went down. The boss of concern just went down. For a skill. And then that's it. We're set. The rest can play out. So basically, just keep putting down Vanguards at that point until you can actually get through it. If you're using all the tier 1 contracts, that's what you do. You just keep throwing down Vanguards. Vanguard, Vanguard, Vanguard until you get through it. And that's it, guys. Super simple. 2 alternatives. Hope that helps out.